Welcome. Take a breath. You are safe here. This space was created for moments like this, quiet, personal, full of meaning. So let your shoulders drop, let the outside world pause for a few minutes, and come with me. Today, I'll tell you the story of Clara, and maybe, just maybe, you'll realize it was your story all along. It began in small, quiet ways. At first, Clara thought it was a coincidence. A drizzle when she was feeling low. A sudden downpour when tears silently slipped down her cheeks. But then it started to happen every time. Without fail. The moment something inside her broke, the sky would break too. It didn't matter where she was. Inside her apartment, on a busy street, or curled up on a bench in the park. The moment sadness overtook her, clouds would gather, the air would thicken, and the rain would come, gently, deeply, as if the universe was responding, as if the universe saw her. She never told anyone, not because she didn't want to, but because grief has a language that doesn't always fit into words. It lives in the pauses between breaths, in the weight behind a smile, in the way your body feels like a burden. But still, somehow, the world knew. When no one else noticed, the sky did. When she whispered, "I can't do this anymore," and thought no one heard, the wind rose, brushing her hair with a kind of grace that made her pause. The lamp above her flickered. The air shifted. And far in the distance, thunder rolled, not with fury, but with understanding. She remembered a time from childhood, walking home after a hard day. A friend had said something cruel. She had swallowed her tears like she always did. But just as she reached the front gate, it rained. No warning, no forecast, just a downpour wild and fierce. And for a moment, it had felt like the world was crying for her. She'd smiled then, a real full smile, because even if no one else knew, the sky did. As an adult, though, she'd forgotten that feeling. She no longer smiled in the rain. She rushed through it, umbrella in hand, thinking only of staying dry. But the rain never stopped showing up. It never gave up on her. It kept appearing every single time she broke open. She began to notice the patterns. Her tears always came before the storm. Her silence always came before the thunder. And slowly she began to believe the universe wasn't indifferent. It was listening. It always had been. One night, curled on the couch with a book and tea, she read a sentence that struck her like lightning. "The world weeps with you. You just forgot how to hear it." She put the book down, let her tears come. And as they did, the clouds gathered again. The window trembled slightly, and the sound of rain began tapping gently on the glass. From that night on, she no longer hid from the sky. She walked in the rain without fear, without shame, without umbrellas, letting it soak her through, as if washing away everything no one else could see. And when people stared, she smiled, because they didn't know the truth. The sky wasn't just water falling. It was love pouring. It was presence. It was witness. Clara began journaling these moments, the times the universe answered. A flicker of lights when she was on the verge of crying. A gust of wind when she was too tired to speak. A single sunbeam on days she felt completely unseen. It wasn't magic. It was connection. It was the soft fabric that ties us all to something beyond words. If you're still listening, maybe you're like Clara too. Maybe your tears have felt unseen. Maybe you've learned to cry in silence, to carry pain in your chest without a sound. And maybe, just maybe, you've mistaken the quiet for absence. But I promise you, you were never crying alone. Not once. The leaves outside your window moved for you. The candle trembled for you. The rain came for you. Every sigh, every ache, every deep breath that almost broke you was felt and answered. You are not too sensitive. You are not weak. You are deeply attuned. Your heart speaks a language most people have forgotten, but the universe has not. It still speaks back, maybe not in words, but in the way a flower leans toward your hand, in the sound of the trees rustling when you walk by, in the sky crying with you again and again and again. And so, if this story reminded you of something you couldn't explain, of all the moments the world responded when no one else did, take this as a sign. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You were never abandoned. Your grief is sacred. Your presence is known. And every tear you ever cried watered something unseen, something growing, something that one day will bloom. So next time the rain falls, stop for a moment, breathe it in, close your eyes, and know that it's not just weather, it's love, it's recognition. It's the soft, constant voice of the universe, whispering back to you, I see you too. If this story found a place in your heart, let us know. Leave a comment below. Even if it's just your name or quiet, I felt this too. Because in this space, your story matters, your voice matters, and you are always, always welcome here. This is my vessel of light, and this light has always been yours.